Sometimes I'm like, do I deserve this? Is this something that I shouldn't be receiving and getting? I'm so sorry, you guys. But I do have a really good reason for being MIA this time, though. I went to my 5th year college reunion, and my undergrad college, Princeton, makes this whole big, giant 3-day party / bender every year to celebrate reunions. I completely forgot to get a video of the dorm we were staying in, but here's a quick pic that James snapped. And somehow this was also the dormitory residence of the 1938 and 1944 graduates, which meant that I was interacting with all the oldest alums of the school every single day. I teared up a couple of times because it's just so cute having a nice conversation with some older folks. Sometime that weekend, we also eavesdropped on this older alum group reconvening for an a cappella session, and I was just on the verge of tears because they were probably an a cappella group from back in the day. I was actually about to cry. It was truly so great and so weird seeing friends from 5 years ago and rekindling old connections and friendships. The campus was so busy and utopian at the same time. They basically laid out these tents for every major 5 class year that you can hop between during the day and then party in at night. Some of them were themed and had very fun things to do, which I really loved experiencing with my friends. And there's also a class year parade at the end of the weekend where everyone walks and represents their year. But yeah, it's just one massive party that I had the privilege of experiencing this year. I remembered how much I missed the college campus and all the friendships I made while I was a student. But yeah, anyways, I slept for a good whole day after the weekend and realized that all my adult problems don't go away after this weekend. So I apologize, and I promise I'll be better at posting starting today. Okay. I fear we must leave. I fear we must. We have to go. We gotta go. Anyways, we're back in New York City, and today I wanted to talk about imposter syndrome because it's been 5 years out of college, meaning I'm approaching my 5th year working at Google and 4 years of doing content, and I remember how long it took for me to even feel like I had a place at my tech company or around other content creators when I was first starting to make videos. As some of you guys might know, I started my corporate job as an intern, and it was the scariest thing, feeling an overwhelming sense of fear that I would underperform because I had no experience. And I remember my last day of my internship, I stayed back until 9 p.m. Not because I didn't finish the project, but because I wanted to make sure that everything was perfect. And I also wanted to make sure that I could get a return offer. I've been grappling with this imposter syndrome lately because I've been working towards a promotion, and I've been really questioning myself in the process for no absolute reason. When I got promoted for the first time a few years ago, I was so surprised because my manager had put me up for it earlier than I had expected. And of course I was grateful, but I always doubted when good things happened to me. I recognize now that that was just my imposter syndrome clouding my own judgment of myself and my skills. But for the last few years, I've also noticed that I've resisted the desire to get promoted again because I've always felt like I'm not good enough until recently when my manager prompted me about promotion again. And I was really wondering why I questioned myself so much because in college, I never really felt this. I think it's because everyone was kind of on the same playing field back then, but now as an adult, I feel like there's just always someone who's better. And not even that, just someone with more qualifications purely because they had more time and tenure working in the role that you have. I do sometimes wonder how universal the feeling of imposter syndrome is because some people just don't seem to be affected by it. I'm a lot better with imposter syndrome nowadays, but I still see glimmers of imposter syndrome in pretty much any new thing that I do, like even pottery, because a lot of people ask me to sell my pieces and I always question if it's professional enough or cute enough or yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, there's a certain amount of faith that I have to have in myself to move forward and up. Got ourselves some cream cheese danishes.
Cream cheese.
The wind's probably like
Yeah, it's like cream cheese.
And then James is walking me to my studio as he's walking to his studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very empty today. Made myself a little stamp so I don't have to etch in my initials every single time. Also, this is the cup from the other day. Dried up pretty well. It's supposed to be a plant pot for my parents because they asked for that, but it looks more like a bowl, so I don't know if they're gonna like this. But I will say having a really supportive team and manager has been honestly the biggest blessing in my corporate career because it's helped me navigate imposter syndrome a lot. And truthfully, the more challenging imposter syndrome that I've had to work through in my life actually stems from being a content creator. Good morning. Wait, do you want to
voice it over? Good morning, everyone. I am going to head in the clouds. Yeah! Get ready with me to go to head in the clouds. I'm applying my, what is it? I was gonna say La Roche-Posay. My Couleur Beauty primer.
Good morning. We're going to Head in the Clouds today, which is like this festival by 88 Rising celebrating Asian American artists, and I'm so excited for Twee.
Asian and Asian American.
Asian and Asian American, yes. Sorry. So the reason I'm going to Head in the Clouds is actually because one of my favorite brands, Charles and Keith, they have like the cutest purses, but they emailed me serendipitously because my other friends were going. This is my first time getting invited to like a music festival or like any pretty much big event through a brand, so I'm so excited. And this is really bad. I know it's very last minute, but I don't know what to wear. I don't know if this is something that comes from life experience or just being around different places more, but I feel like sometimes I don't know how to dress for the situation, and then I end up in a place looking cute but not for the situation. Like I was at this picnic a couple of weeks ago, and I know how to dress for a picnic. I know you're supposed to have a cute summer dress on, but then the weather was kind of cold, and so I just decided to wear like all black, like a black jacket and black pants, and then everyone else was in a pretty ruffle dress, and then I just felt so out of place. And so I wanted to make sure that I don't feel as out of place today.
This was her.
Oh yeah, that was actually me.
But in reverse. Everyone was wearing Big Bird and then she was Darth Vader. You should put a photo in or something.
The weather is so nice today, and I'm actually in Central Park for a little picnic hosted by Local Nito. I'm dressed head to toe in Bonito. Vlogging? Oh, I just stuffed my face. It's okay. Also, James is coming as my +1, so he will be helping me vlog because I'm just a terrible vlogger, and sometimes I just want to be in the moment.
Stop that. You are a great vlogger.
Okay, thank you. Wait, sorry. Okay, motivation.
Okay, motivation. Not you motivating me.
But yeah, you guys know how I always talk about how I'm not a good vlogger because I like to be in the moment. I don't talk to the camera when I'm eating out with friends or doing other things like that because I just think it's rude. But also, I don't know, sometimes if you want to live in the moment, it's nice not to have cameras around. So I mentioned I'm going to Head in the Clouds with some friends, and these are also some of my content creator friends. It's been really nice getting closer to them lately because for the longest time, I've just had this imposter syndrome around full-time content creators and just bigger content creators in general, because I have this weird thing built up in my head where I'm just a lesser content creator just because I don't do this full-time, and as much as I love creating content and I do it out of like my interest in sharing my life and sharing the things that I do, yeah, I just have imposter syndrome. I feel like that's something that I've always carried with me, whether it's in my tech job or in my content creator job. But lately I just think that I've been able to kind of like shed that internal monologue a little bit more because I feel like I've always just put myself down for no reason, and it's just not healthy for me. I also think it's been really nice just getting to meet other people and other creators in more of a friend context, because a lot of the times when I meet creators, it's in influencer events and like content creator spaces where I don't necessarily feel like I can be myself and like the most confident version of myself. I think because I don't do this full time, I always carry this weight with me that I'm not as worthy of things as other content creators. So being able to do things like go to Head in the Clouds is just, it's so new to me. And sometimes I'm like, do I deserve this? Is this something that I shouldn't be receiving and getting. So that's kind of the context as to like why I'm so honored to be going to Head in the Clouds today and be invited by Charles and Keith, because I think in the past I would have questioned myself a lot if I got this invite and would have been like, why am I invited over some other girl with more followers who does like fashion content and is prettier and like all these other things. But nowadays I feel like I try to take these opportunities with more gratitude and try to own it. I think it's hard sometimes just to make myself feel like I deserve something, but the older I get, the more I realize like it's not worth my time to feel bad about myself. And also I just want to say thank you to you guys for watching my videos, always engaging and commenting. Literally lately have been running into so many of you on the street, and I'm always so amazed by you guys, just how friendly, how kind, how cool you guys are. And I've talked about pottery with some of you guys, I've talked about career and different things, and it's just amazing because I run into you and I'm like, I would love to be friends with you guys, and you guys are just like the coolest audience, and I can't express that enough because sometimes I don't even know, like I don't know who watches me behind the screen, and to actually meet you guys in person and see how cool you are, I'm just also, not to be the big sister, but if you guys ever feel like you're in a situation where you don't deserve something, or you feel weird being there and you feel out of place being there, just know that you deserve it, and you know all the work that you put into something, you know how hard it was for you to get to where you are, and yeah, don't feel bad about yourself. Not a good look.
That's not the right last part. You look dumb, sweetie, when you do that.
Honey, I don't.
Honey, you look dumb. You look like a clown.
At the end of the day, things that come, you deserve, and you should take with open hands and not feel resistant towards it. So I feel like I just offloaded so much about where my mental headspace has been, but yes, need to get ready for the rest of today. Final makeup look. Also, I did my nails like a week ago, but they're already kind of starting to crack. Also have on these earrings that are so cute, also from Charles and Keith. I'm gonna link everything, including these outfits, in the description, but I got this dress recently and I thought it was so cute. The only thing is it is a little bit more bare, so I have a little sports bra underneath, but this is the first outfit option. I paired it with this bag, and then you can't see this, but these sandals. So that's the first outfit. And then I put together 3 outfit options, and I know most of you guys don't follow me on Instagram, but I made a little reel for this as well. And I found this at the thrift store literally last weekend because I was scrambling to find something to wear. It's from this brand called the Kript that I've been wanting something from their brand for a while now, and I'm so excited that I found it. So I'm gonna switch into this now. This one's really cute. I don't think I could find a bra that fit this specifically, and the one that I have is black. I was gonna pair this one with these chunky Mary Janes that are so cute. And then I have one more, which is the option I think I'm going with, but that one's just really safe. And I feel like I am a very safe person, so let me just put it on. I'm so insecure about my knees. I don't know why. I think my legs are just so pale and it just looks weird. I think that's cute. That's like a cool. And also the bag I think I'm going with is definitely this one. Charles and Keith as well. Little outfit check before we go. James and I. And the last thing, sunscreen. I've been using this Crave Beauty one. Really good sunscreen. I probably should get some body sunscreen, but I don't have any, so I'm just using my face sunscreen right now. And then James got a new tattoo too. I also have wrinkly old lady hands, so I try to like sunscreen it now because I don't want my hands to indicate how old I am. I remember this was such a thing though when Kim Kardashian had her hands out in one photo and people were like, whoa, her hands are so wrinkly. Yeah, I think my hands are getting to that point. Okay, anyways, let's go to Head in the Clouds. We're at the festival. It's so crowded though. Yeah. The other day I got a DM from a viewer, Alyssa, right before the festival, and she told me she made me a bracelet, and she found me at the festival, and of course I was on bad content creator mode. So this is how I somehow even managed to record the whole interaction, but as you can see, I completely forgot that I was filming. Hi!
I made you a bracelet.
Oh my god! Thank you so much. Also, I love the getup.
I like your fit too. I saw you over there earlier, but I wasn't really.
Oh my god, dude. I've just been walking around. This is my first time, so I don't know what like. Thank you so much. This is so cute. Anyways, I had to put the bracelet on Moose when I got home, and it was just so cute. And thank you again so much, Alyssa. It means the absolute world to me. I absolutely love it. Also, Head in the Clouds was really fun. I'm glad I got to spend it with some of my amazing friends and also experience this as part of being a content creator. Here's a nice pic we got with all the friends, and if you're in the same boat with imposter syndrome, let me know. I get asked about imposter syndrome all the time, especially relating to tech, so I hope this video gives you some insight, and I definitely want to make another video at some point. But yeah, anyways, let me know if y'all enjoy this more introspective vlog. I really want to share more, so however I can, do let me know. I don't know if any of that made sense, but I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully not in 3 weeks. Bye.